Oh, so we came up here and there was like food laid out up here, but now they have to sign stuff. Hi, Xingqiu.
Yes, that's it, Zhenyu. Your writing has greatly improved today, which means yesterday's intensive training was effective.
He's like, you're so aggressive.
My
Why?
apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore. My hands are so sore that I can't even move them anymore. I should have known better than to read novels during calligraphy class.
You just had a 10-minute break. Come on, you can do this.
When it comes to pushing a deadline, there's no one more brutal than Mr. Hirayama.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
No wonder Lady Yai would always send the editorial director to handle troublesome authors.
Whoa, this is getting scary. It hasn't even been that long and Xingqiu's already zombified.
See how many characters just in this one scene.
Mr. Hirayama, we found a solution that might just solve our dilemma. In both Liyue and Inazuma, seals are widely used as the equivalents of a signature. If we use a stamp to leave the author's seal on the books, then we could make the signature process a lot easier. Of course, a seal on its own is not enough. So, I propose that each signature consists of 2 parts. First, we'll use a personalized seal. We can simply carve one using Chenyu's signature as the design. In addition, I'll also design a simple but elegant pattern that's easy for Chenyu to write. That way, he will only need to draw a simple pattern on each book.
Let me think. All right, I think that would work. Not only does it still involve the author's own handwriting, but the result should be very beautiful as well.
So, what you mean to say is, I've been saved from this predicament?
Oh, poor Xingqiu.
Mr. Hirayama, it suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave up on live book signings previously was because it would take too long for the author to sign each book. But if we adopted Calx's proposed method, we might have enough time to do signatures at the live event.
Okay.
And if all the authors signed their books in the same fashion, then Genyu's signature wouldn't look out of place.
Okay.
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy to design signatures for the other authors
Yes,
as well.
Albedo.
Yes, and you may leave carving the stamps to me.
He's so cute.
In that case, I shall contact the other 2 authors participating in the new release event.
It is a great honor to use a signature designed by Calx.
My pen name is quite complicated and isn't suitable for signing events. However, if we implement this new format, then it'll be a dream come true for me as well.
Perfect. Okay.
Looks like everyone's on board with the idea.
Sounds good so far.
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Zhenyu. Please, take the next few days to have a good rest. We'll handle everything from here.
He's like, I need a fucking nap.
The books that Zhenyu already signed can be used as special prizes in future events held by the I Publishing House.
Okay, that's a really good compromise.
We did it. The event is saved.
Thanks to everyone's efforts, Onodera and I are finally free of that mess.
That's right! You're finally free, Xingqiu! Maybe you should step outside for some fresh air.
He's gonna fall asleep. He's just gonna fall asleep. This is so good. Oh. Oh.
We still have some time to burn. Where should we go next?
These are characters I'd never have thought would be in the same place. I love it. They're so cute. Tea house?
Traveler, there you are.
Yeah, everyone's in this. It's perfect. Look how many characters.
Oh, it's Ayaka and Venti. That's an interesting combo.
I agree, that is an interesting combo.
I was just going to the festival venue to prepare the Ikebana lesson when I found a strange piece of paper on a flower stand.
Yes, she's brilliant.
This bar just happened to be close by at the time. He informed me that you've also found similar papers recently.
Oh, cheers,
As
Venti.
such, we came together to find you two.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
But the paper she found isn't quite the same as the ones we found before. Here's the paper. Please, have a look.
Thanks, Ayaka. Oh. Reverses into clear water. Okay. Sumizomi. Is that number 3 or number 4?
Huh. All the poems we found before were roughly the same length.
Okay.
This one is only 2 lines.
And even though there are only 2 short sentences, neither of them are next to the title or centered on the page. The position of the writing seems to indicate that there is other content written on this paper besides these 2 lines.
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Dip this paper in water and see the truth naturally appear." Speaking of which, I have an ancient text at home, specializing in ancient and exotic stories. It mentions a special ink that will show itself when wet and disappear when it's dry.
So, shall we give it a whirl? It just so happens that there's a pond nearby.
Thanks, Venti. This is so good. Yeah, look. Oh. Oh, I guess the travel guide goes into like your archive, but you get to keep these. Can I read it? You can read it forever. Oh, okay. I'm so happy about that. That's perfect. That was Akihito's. Okay, hang on. So, this is number 4. Which is going to be white.
Osmanthus wine.
Oh, God. Don't you Osmanthus wine me. You dumb bastard. Oh, this pond? Okay. Going to pond. Wait, what was that? I don't know what I saw over there. Never mind. Just me getting distracted. There's a kitty. This is so cool.
Wow, look! It's really working! More words have appeared on the paper!
Just print screen that. Look at all these characters in one place.
Let Paimon see what it says.
Okay. Alright. Going over his poetry, I found the plagiarized piece did not have his scarlet seal. I submerged the verses into clear water and the truth did emerge. The true verses were not washed away, but the text of the crime faded. Ah, okay.
The story says that after Sumizomi got the collection of poems from Akihito and put them into a stream of water, the plagiarized words in the poem became blurry. Huh? Why would that happen?
Yeah, it's a really, really pretty shot. Yeah. Yeah, to have that many characters on screen at once, it's so cute.
You see, Paimon, in the past, when printing was not yet well developed, handwritten text could easily become smudged in books when exposed to moisture. To ensure the text lasted longer, they'd either write using a special ink or coat the paper's surface with a waterproof coating once the writing was finished. Such special inks are time-consuming and laborious to produce, and the waterproof coating could also prove just as difficult. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift to be presented to the Shogun, surely one of those 2 methods was used to protect it. But as for the plagiarized poems, not only would they lack Akihito's seal, but the words would also react differently when exposed to liquid.
She's so smart.
Which means Akihito didn't plagiarize his work. He was set up!
Yes, it appears that this is the truth that Sumizome's story is trying to convey. Although the story is saddening, I've decided on the subjects to use for Akihito and Sumizome's portraits.
Okay. So red has got to be Kazu.
Kazuha, Ayaka, would you be willing to be the models for my paintings?
No, I thought the colors were mattered, but they don't seem to matter.
I would be delighted.
Yes, as would I.
No, I love this.
There you go. The next 2 portraits should be ready in no time.
Cute.
Yes. And now that all 4 stories have all been collected, the story of the 5 Kasen is now fully completed.
Don't think you can count there, Albedo. That's 4 or 5, mate.
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal.
So we saw
but
that
a page
bit.
from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before,
So that was
and
Venti.
vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Akahito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen. Each poem he composed, he marked with a scarlet red seal, hence the Aka in his name. Such a distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized. Akahito was exiled for his crimes, and only 4 of the 5 Kasen remained.
Sumizome went over Akihito's poems and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal.
Oh my god, she's so beautiful. What the fuck?
She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed by and witnessed Sumizome's doing, which he then recorded in a poem. Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
This is so pretty. Yay, the portraits. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sad. But it's amazing. Kazu's one kind of is a bit like Tomo. A little bit.
Yeah. Ever since we completed the story of the 5 Kasen, there's still one thing Paimon hasn't been able to figure out.
What, where the 5th one is? Yeah.
One of the 5 Kasen is called Kuranushi, right?
Yeah, so where is he?
It's just that, how could the story of the 5 Kasen finish without him appearing at all?
Like Tomo, like his friend Tomo. Tomo? Is that his name? The dead one. It's, I don't know, I think it's the way that the hair's done. It kind of resembles, oh, you can't see, oh, you can see a little bit. It looks more scruffy, and it kind of resembles him to me. I don't know why.
Oh! Have you really not noticed?
It's just sort of the art style, I think.
Huh? Not noticed what? This is no time to be playing games, Tone Deaf Bard!
What he means is that the story of Kuranushi was already embedded within the 4 poems.
Yeah, it was him.
Huh? Really?
That's right. The key lies in the poem that Aoi no Okina wrote after seeing Sumizome rinsing the poetry collection. An average person could never understand the scene of a young girl washing Akahito's poetry collection in a stream. Even Aoi no Okina couldn't figure out the meaning behind Sumizome's actions. He was simply reminiscing and thinking about his old acquaintances. However, for the perpetrator who framed Akahito, it was completely obvious. He was worried that if this poem was seen by the Shogun, then the Shogun could discover the truth behind the plagiarism incident. If that happened, then he'd be finished.
Yeah, see, look, he's thinking about it too.
So, in desperation, he threatened Aoi no Okina to make him tear out this poem.
Which means the one who threatened Aoi no Okina is the same person that framed Akahito. What? Kuranushi?
That's right. Though there are only 4 poems, they still managed to tell the complete story of all 5 Kasen. Since the shogun mentioned in the poems is certainly not the one of the 5 Kasen, the only character left is the mysterious one with an unknown identity.
Oh, okay. Paimon
Thanks,
is finally
Paimon.
starting to get it now.
However, this also brings something else to mind. The story of the 5 Kasen has more or less reflected everything that's been happening around us lately.
Mm-hmm.
Which begs the question,
Yeah.
is there a Kuronushi in our world as well?
A Kuronushi? In our world?
Speaking of which, I wonder if our dear Kazuha has come up with anything.
I think he has.
Oh, right! Kazuha! He's been pretty quiet this whole time.
He's using the
Let's
cogs
ask
in
him.
his brain. There's so many of them in the shot. I love it.
Make sure you get in line
Hello?
Hey, Kazuha! Are you okay? You've been standing in front of this blank canvas for a while, and you don't look so good.
Apologies for making a wild assumption, but has the story of the 5 Kasen reminded you of anything?
Yes. A few things did come to mind, actually. However, they were nothing more than some past incidents regarding my family. I don't mind sharing the stories, but I'd prefer not to bring you any more trouble.
No, we want to hear it.
Hey, we're all friends here, Kazuha. You can always tell us whatever's on your mind.
Aww.
Kaidehara, please forgive my assumption, but perhaps you were thinking of the Raiden Gokuden?
The Raiden Gokuden? What's that?
It appears that Miss Kamisato and I were thinking of the same thing. But it also has much to do with the Yashiro Commission. It would be improper to speak of it here without the consent of Miss Kamisato.
They're so lovely.
It's fine. Those of us here are all trustworthy, so there isn't any harm in it.
Aww.
However, this matter is somewhat complicated and may be difficult to explain. Let me start with the Raiden Gokuden. As you all know, the Yashiro Commission's primary purpose is managing ceremonial and cultural affairs, and Inazuma's art of forging swords is a very important part of our culture.
Yeah. I know, I want
The
to
Raiden Gokuden were once the top 5 schools of the forging art in Inazuma.
Okay.
Although these families were swordsmiths by craft, they also held many important positions in the Yashiro Commission. Unfortunately, of the 5, only the Aminoma art still maintains its artisan lineage. The descendants of the Ishin art are also still alive, but the craft has been lost to time. The descendants of the Ishin art are none other than the Kaidehara family.
Oh.
Whoa! We knew Kazuha came from a noble family, but we had no idea about his connection to the Yashiro Commission and sword making.
Yes, but that's all part of the past now. The Ishin art was
Oh my
lost with my
gosh.
great-grandfather's generation.
That's the one that
My
Raiden
grandfather
has.
was dissatisfied with my great-grandfather's lack of effort. When he was young, my grandfather traveled all over Tevat to find a way to revive the family business. But it was to no avail. And in my generation, our last remaining family property was lost as well.
Aww.
I heard my elder brother mention that the decline of the Raiden Gokuden happened very rapidly. In the span of a few decades, 3 of the families suffered various misfortunes and disappeared completely. Later, there was speculation that all of these misfortunes stemmed from some background machinations, meaning that someone wanted to wipe out the Raiden Gokuden. However, since not every family of the Raiden Gokuden came to ruin, such explanations were treated as nothing more than a conspiracy theory.
Indeed. I've also believed such ideas were just theories and rumors.
Okay.
However, I know that a major incident happened to my great-grandfather when he was young.
Oh.
Not only did it affect the Kaedehara clan, but it nearly jeopardized the Kamisato clan's position in the Yashiro Commission as well. After reading the story of the 5 Kasen, I can't help but feel like it's pointing me toward the truth behind that incident.
What exactly happened to your great-grandfather, Kazuha?
I still can't say. I need to speak with someone to verify the details.
Oh.
Let's meet here again at noon tomorrow.
Oh gosh, okay.
I will tell you everything I know then.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. There's so much in this thing. So there's this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the Ikebana. Oh my god, there's so much here. There's so much to do. What the hell? Okay.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots.
No, we're in Inazuma.
I have
God damn it,
a few
Zhongli.
references.
Zhongli does not stop talking. Okay. Ooh. Oh, and it doesn't show you the last part. That's clever. Oh my god. Oh, I get one. I get one. I want one. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, there's so many goddamn quests. They're all tied in together. This is so hard to do.
The 5 Kasen Plaza is significantly less crowded now, but it's
Why is
still
she
too
here?
early to relax.
God
This
damn
is
it.
a serious matter, and we must remain vigilant. Is that clear?
Did I wait until the next day?
Yes, ma'am.
By accident?
Hey, Sarah!
It's so hard to get away from, like, starting different stuff.
Oh, it's you. Do you have something to report? It's fine, as long as it's been taken care of. This is my duty. I don't see it as an inconvenience. The Tenryou Commission has a responsibility to ensure public order and security during the Irodori festival. If anything comes up, come to me.
Oh, you look really busy. Has something serious happened?
Nothing serious, really. We've just received a lot of reports in the past few days over things like line cutting, reselling goods at inflated prices, even troublemakers hogging the photo board. All minor incidents, but it all adds up to create a lot of
troublemakers,
work for
eh?
a lot of people. Still, I take the fact that so many people are turning to us for assistance as a sign that the Tenryou Commission is gradually regaining the people's trust. The Shogun gave us orders to provide security at the Irodori festival. This is a rare chance to change people's perception
I agree.
of the Tenryou Commission, so we cannot afford to slip up. Even if it's tiring work, we must rise to the challenge.
She's just very cool.
No matter how busy you are, at least you still found some time to come here and buy an Almighty Shogun figurine, right? We want to buy one too!
What do you mean, figurine? I'm just patrolling these parts.
Oh
In
my
fact,
god.
I was just about to leave.
No need to be shy. Actually, Miko told us that you got up super early this one time to make sure you could be the first in line to buy one of these figurines.
That Lady Gucci, how could she disclose?
Yeah.
Never mind. To be clear, I have no intention to hide that which I do out of reverence alone. But there is one thing you must be corrected on.
Oh? What is it?
I've seen memes about this
That is
already.
not a figurine. It's a statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, I love her. She's so funny.
Almighty Narukami Oga. Got it.
This particular statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder, is a brand new addition. There will only be 300 available in this batch, and there is a limit of 1 per customer. Many people have been lining up since well before dawn to acquire one. I'm afraid if you're only showing up now, you're probably too late.
Oh, really?
So she already got one.
Definitely must have gotten here pretty early too then. Did you
Yep.
manage to get one yet?
Yes.
Normally, of course, I would come to purchase one myself. But on this occasion, my duties at the Irodori Festival had to take priority. We are required to report for duty long before the shops open. It is regrettable, but I had no choice but to forego the chance this time.
Aw, what a shame.
So instead, I had
Yeah.
someone purchase one on my behalf.
Yep.
Oh, right. Wait, you can do that? Didn't you say they're limited to one per customer? This figurine is super popular. It must be pretty tough to find someone happy to buy one for you and not for themselves.
I anticipated the same at first, but Lady Gujiyae found a professional to assist me, saying she appreciated our tireless efforts during the festival period.
She's so
I
fucking
don't know
funny.
who the professional is. I assume it would be either someone from the Grand Narukami Shrine or from the Yashiro Commission, but I did not ask. Given the time, I believe they should have completed the purchase by now. I am fortunate to have had Lady Guji's help this time. I likely would have struggled to find a candidate on my own. As well as being willing, they would need to be an early riser, and also tall enough to beat the crowds to the top shelf items.
Early riser and tall.
What was that sound? Really? Well, never mind. I've been here long enough. It's time for me to head to my next patrol zone. Stay safe during the Irodori Festival.
This is good. Give me that.
Uh-oh, you found me.
I was going to say the opposite of early riser and tall is this baby.
Sayu, what are you doing here? Oh, wait. Are you the professional?
She's the baby ninja.
Quiet. She might still be in earshot. No way. I've been here since last night so I could buy a figurine.
Oh no.
But after waiting and waiting, my eyes started to feel real droopy. And I only meant to take a short nap, a really quick one. Oh, if I don't buy one of these figurines, the 10-year-old commission Tengu will lock me up for life. Sheesh. Goodness knows what Miko told you. I guess my only hope now is to sacrifice my salary for this month and buy one off of someone who got here in time. Really? Great! Then, here's my salary. Please don't spend it all.
Oh my god, she's so cute. I've got so much. What the fuck? This is beautiful. Okay.
Boats are
I'm
made for
trying
transferring
to go and
commodities
do
back
that
forth.
one.
And those that
Not-
come across
not the
tend to
Sayu
stay a
thing.
while. So it
Oh
is
my
where many
gosh.
things come to settle.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, there's the Ikebana stuff. Where's this aside from waiting? Oh, okay. I will wait here. Nothing will accidentally start if I'm here, right? Sorry. This is so cute. There's so much though, and they're all like intertwined. It's really hard to do any of them separately. That's my only thing with this is that you start one and it says you have to do a different one. Or another one just automatically starts. I didn't have a choice about that Sarah thing. At
Kazuha
all.
said he would wait
Oh.
for us at the 5 Kasen Plaza today. Let's go find him there.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, see, these are all messed up in other ones.